the beautiful country of Guatemala. Let's go. All right, Guatemala, what an underrated country this is. It's an absolutely amazing, beautiful place with so much culture that you can immerse yourself in. So in this video, we'll be looking at how you can spend 1 week in this amazing country and see so many different places and landscapes. So we'll do sort of a day-by-day itinerary like I did in the previous video. So day one, wherever you are, fly into Guatemala City. Once you arrive in Guatemala City, try and find a taxi or an Uber right outside of the airport. Now take the Uber to the smaller city of Antigua, which is about 45 minutes from Guatemala City. So spend night one in Antigua, and when you get up the next morning, spend your entire day exploring the beautiful city of Antigua. So this city is known for its Spanish colonial buildings. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's absolutely incredible. Just so many colorful buildings, and the place is absolutely hopping. So many people, so many cars. It's just action-packed at all times, which makes it so cool. So spend the first day touring around here. I would definitely recommend going to the Mercado. Absolutely just mind-boggling, jaw-dropping place. It's a market in the city. It's you have to go if you go to Antigua. You can't miss the Mercado. So after day one, get a good night's sleep. Wake up the next day, and we did an ATV tour. Now I know this sounds like touristy, but really it's not touristy at all. So we took this ATV tour, and we actually went to a smaller town right outside of Antigua, Santa Maria de Jesus. This is just a really, really cool place. There are absolutely no tourists. We were actually the only tourists in the whole town, which is just, that's the places you want to see. Get away from the tourists and really experience the true culture. We came back down, and we were actually surprised to see the tradition called Semana Santa, which is Holy Week in Antigua. We didn't know this was going on, so it was quite the surprise, to say the least. I'll save that for another video, but we did that kind of in the afternoon to see the tradition and procession. So get a good night's sleep after day two, and then get up early. Day three, we did the Pacaya volcano hike in the morning. So this is about an hour 15-minute shuttle ride to an active volcano, which you can hike up, not to the very top, but to the bottom of the peak. And you can walk across the lava. This erupted, I think, in 2014. And you can walk across the lava from that eruption, and the ground is actually still hot. And you can roast marshmallows on the rocks, which is just an amazing experience. Something I would definitely recommend seeing. After that, we made our way back to Antigua, and we caught an afternoon shuttle to Lake Atitlan. So this is a lengthy shuttle, about a 4-hour ride on the winding roads through Guatemala. It's a really cool ride. You can see a lot of the countryside of Guatemala. So we arrived at the lake in the late afternoon, and we stayed in San Pedro. So you can stay in any of the small towns around the lake. We chose San Pedro. So we got in late afternoon, explored a little bit of San Pedro, got dinner, and went to bed after day three. So day 4 and 5, spend both those days at Lake Atitlan. So you don't have to take my exact word on things to do, but we did day 4. We did paragliding in the morning. This was a really, really cool experience. So we went over to Panajachel, which is a 45-minute boat ride from San Pedro, and we did paragliding in the morning. Just an amazing, amazing experience. The views you get of the lake are just amazing. So I definitely recommend doing that. If it's not for you, it's not the end of the world. After we finished paragliding, we toured around Panajachel, which is another one of the popular towns surrounding the lake. Very cool place. So we did the early afternoon in Panajachel, and then we took the boat back to San Pedro. So after day 4, we were up for day 5, and we dedicated this day to seeing some of the other small towns around the lake. So each town has its own unique vibe to it. So one town can be very different from the other town, which makes it kind of cool. So we did San Pedro in the morning to see more of where we were staying at. And then we went and made our way to San Marcos in the afternoon. This is a really, really laid back place. Very, very cool. And then we did San Juan in the later afternoon. Just another super cool place, and made our way back to San Pedro and wrapped up day 5, because day 6 we did Chichen Itza, which you can't even describe it. So it's about a 2-hour shuttle from San Pedro. So Chichen is famously known for the markets. The market is open on Thursday and Sunday. So we did it on Thursday, and the market just takes over the entire town. It's kind of hard to explain. You can sort of see the videos here, but it's just absolutely incredible. Just so many people, so much action. The market is just huge. You can't really even describe it. But we spent all of day 6 at Chichen Itza. Definitely try to plan your trip around doing this on either Thursday or Sunday. This is a true Guatemalan culture experience, and one that you cannot miss. So after that, we made our way back to the lake, and we were up day 7, which made that a week. And we made the long trek home, so one of the longest travel days of my life. But yeah, that's an itinerary for you that you should definitely consider if you only have 1 week to take a vacation or a trip to another country. So definitely recommend doing a similar itinerary. Now you can obviously change it, but that is something that I would recommend. So you don't have to take me word for word, but this is just to give you an idea on sort of how you can make your way around this super cool country, and one that I definitely think is worth your time visiting. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next for talking about Semana Santa in Antigua, which you're not going to want to miss.